Hello everyone, welcome back to CMME Made Easy, and I hope you all are doing very well. Before we begin, let me remind my dear students that the contents of this channel are only to supplement your knowledge, not to replace the regular online and offline classes in your institution. So please attend your classes and do not miss them. Also, if you like our contents, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, like the videos and share these videos with your friends, with your batchmates, with your juniors. Also, if you are a teacher, then with your students. Please follow our Facebook page and the link will be given in the description. Previously, I had uploaded multiple videos on measures of central tendency and measures of dispersion, where we discussed mean, median, mode, standard deviation, etc. in details, but only the conceptual or the theoretical part. In today's video and in subsequent few videos, we shall be discussing how to calculate all these things using some basic software. And we shall be using Microsoft Excel as the software for calculating all these things. Microsoft Excel is the most commonly used application and it is very easy to install this thing in any basic device. You can have a basic computer, a laptop, a tablet or even mobile device where Microsoft package can be installed. So let us learn how to calculate mean using basic software. Mean can be of different types. It can be arithmetic mean, geometric mean or harmonic mean. But in the field of medical research, we are mostly concerned with arithmetic mean, which is also known as average. Mean is the most widely used measure of central tendency, and mean can be measured for those quantitative data that follow interval and ratio scale. In any data set, if the data follow nominal and ordinal scale, mean cannot be calculated. Again, these scales of measurement like nominal, ordinal, interval and ratio scale had already been discussed in details in my previous video. So if you have any doubt about these things, please go back to that video and it shall definitely help you. We already know how to calculate mean manually. We have to add up all the observations, all this value of these observations, and then divide it by the total number of observations. So mean is the sum of the values of all observations divided by total number of observations. And the formula is x bar, which is the mean, is equal to summation of x, that is the individual observation value, divided by n, that is the total number of observation. So this is something that we already know. Now let us learn how to calculate mean using Microsoft Excel software. This is how a Microsoft Excel spreadsheet looks like. In this example, I have 30 patients, serial number 1 to 30, and their HbA1c level, fasting blood sugar level and postprandial blood sugar level are given. I want to know what is the mean HbA1c level, mean fasting sugar level and mean postprandial sugar level for all these 30 patients. Before calculating the mean value, it is very important that we understand from which cell up to which cell these values are present. So in this example, if I am trying to calculate the average HbA1c level, it lies between this part. So what is the first cell? This is the first cell and this is the last cell. This is the first cell. This is also known as B2 cell because this particular cell lies in the B column and in the second row. So this is row 2 and this is B column. You can also find this value B2 in the left side if you can see my cursor. So this is the first cell and the last cell is this one, which is still in the B column and in the 31st row. So that is why this is B31 cell and it is also given here. Similarly, for fasting blood sugar, this is C2 up to C31 and this ppbs D2 up to D31. So these values are very important. Now let us calculate the mean HbA1c level. I shall get the values in these particular areas. You can put it anywhere, you can write the thing and you can get the value there only. I shall show you here. Now listen to me very carefully now. There are certain things that I'm going to type which has to be very specific, and these are called the formula or the command. If you type them correctly and proceed accordingly, then you shall get the result. Otherwise, you shall not get any result. So what are the things that I'm going to type? Watch me very carefully. So I shall start with the equal sign. This is followed by the word average. Why average? Since we are calculating the arithmetic mean, which is also known as average, that is why I shall type here average. You have to make the correct spelling. AVE. Once I start typing, you can see the prompts are given here. You can double click on it if you want. I am going to double click on it. So it has already given here, and a first bracket has already started without any space in between. So this is important. All right, the first thing that I'm going to type after this first bracket is the number of the first cell. If you remember, this is B2, followed by a colon without any space. Then again, without no space, I shall type the value of the last cell. If you remember, that was B31. Once I type it, you can see all these values are highlighted. That means I have included all these values starting from the first cell up to the last cell for the calculation. After this, I shall end the bracket and press on the enter button, and I shall get the result directly. That is 7.4. So if you calculate the mean value manually, you can also get the same result. Alright, let me show again for the fasting blood sugar. Here I have selected this cell where I want the result, starting with a equal sign. This time I shall type it myself. I shall not use the prompt. So AVERAGE. You can see I have not used all caps as given in the prompt. You can also type in all small letters. It does not matter. It will always give you the same result. So equal to sign followed by average, then starting the first bracket, then the first cell. What is the first cell? This is C2, followed by a colon, and then C31, because that is the last cell. And again you can see all the values have been included or selected, and from the first to the last cells. The bracket ends here without any space, and then I click on the enter button, and that is the average or mean fasting blood sugar level for these 30 patients. What about the ppbs level? Again the same thing, equal to sign. This time I shall type in all small letter AVERAGE, okay, followed by first bracket, then first cell was D2 colon D31, which is the last cell. Again all the values have been selected, bracket ends, and then the enter button, and that is the average postprandial sugar level. If you want only 1 decimal, you can also change it from here. Look at my cursor, so I can press it, not this one, this one, so that will make up to 1 decimal. Or if you want 2 decimals, so you can go back there like this. So this is how you calculate the mean values using Microsoft Excel. This is very easy, but you have to remember the formula. So I shall request you to please note down this command or formula, whatever you call it, for mean calculation using Microsoft Excel. So you start with an equal sign, then you type average any way you want, then start the first bracket, give the number of the first cell, then colon sign, give the number of the last cell, and bracket, finish the bracket here, first bracket here, and then press the enter button. That will give you the value. And this is very easy to be done, but you need to keep practicing, otherwise you will forget. You can use any random values. You can put 10 or 20 or 30 random numbers and try to calculate it yourself. You do not need any actual data set for practicing this. So I shall rather request all of you to keep practicing to remember these things, because if you do not practice, you will definitely forget these things. With this, we conclude today's session, where we have learned how to calculate mean or average using the Microsoft Excel. If you like the video, please subscribe to our channel and share this video with your batchmates, juniors and friends. We also have a Facebook page that you can follow. The link is given in the description. Take care, and we shall see you in our next video.